Hey everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And for those who are just joining us, welcome. I'm Alia Choice, and today is day number 12 of our 12 days of Christmas. Today's the last day, but I'm gonna save my thoughts, my commentary, and my feels for the end of this video. So we're gonna go straight into our makeup look for today. You know the drill by now. The skin has already been prepped and primed off camera, and today we're doing a red glitter brow, so I'm going to do that on camera. So I'm going to take my dual-sided brush by Be Small, and I'm going to take that other side, and this is what I'm going to use to apply the red eyeshadow onto my eyebrows, and this is what I'm going to use to blend it and comb up my hairs. So for the red eyeshadow, we're going to take my Amazon palette, and I'm going to go into this really bright red color here, and I'm going to use that color to apply it. I need another colored palette because this one irritates me. Because all the colors do really bad, not really bad, not all the colors do really bad, but some of the colors have really bad fallout. And because they're so small, it just ends up being a mess, looking like how it looks, which is why I don't show it to you guys. And I'm just going to place that in my brows. And just like when we did the blue and silver glitter brows, the first time you put it on, it's just to outline your brow. The second time, then it'll start coating the hairs. And for those who don't know and can't see, I have a scar here from when I was really young, so the hair doesn't grow right there. So they're like never even. So lately I've been just drawing or bringing whatever color my eyebrow is through that scar. But it looks a little weird. I need to get some pomade so I can do like hair-like strokes in the area. I haven't used it, like I haven't done this method before because like it's bothered me, but I wasn't able to figure out like what exactly is bothering me about this. And when I figured it out, I was like, oh, okay, so yeah, I need to get some pomade so that I can adjust that. Taking my Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer in the color 16, I'm gonna apply that to the back of my hand so that I can dip into that product. My words is getting tied. I've said that line like 5 times. And I'm just taking the NYX New York flat liner brush, and this is just gonna allow me to be very precise because the brush is small and flat, so I can really get in there for the lines. And I like to start with this eyebrow because this is the eyebrow that is like, I guess, no defects. So I use this as my base. Another thing that makes my brows a little difficult to do or to make even is because I go in at a slant. A lot of people, they do that line right here and then they do the arch, but my brows, I do a tilt in the front. So they come down, go up, and back down. So you have to match the angle and the starting point this way and this way. It's interesting. So I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm just going to blend that out. Okay, Now I can go back into that red and I can start applying the color. If you feel like your brows aren't getting coated enough, you can shift down to a deeper color to coat the dark, to try to like coat the dark hairs. Me, I don't care enough because it's just gonna be covered in glitter anyway. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our NYX glitter primer. I don't really want it on the back of my hand though. I'm gonna put it on something. And I'm gonna take this Jessup 226 smudger brush and I'm gonna apply it into that, and I'm gonna place it onto my brow hairs. And then I'm gonna take this She Sparkling and Shine glitter in the color GES 114. It's just like this really sparkly, extra fine red. I'm actually gonna put the glitter on the other side too so that I don't have to do this twice. Okay, so now taking the same brush because it already has glitter glue on it, we're just gonna take it and apply it where we put the glue. I'm gonna take this 228 Jessup Luxe crease brush and I'm just gonna dust away all the excess. And then if you need to do any type of cleanup with your lines, then you can just go in with your concealer and do whatever necessary cleanup there is. So next, now that we have our brows on, I'm gonna go into the greens and blues of our palette, this side over here, and I'm going to go into this lime-ish color. And I'm taking my Luxe Soft Crease Brush and I'm gonna make that my first transition color. Next, I'm gonna take my Luxe Crease Brush and I'm gonna go into a regular green. It's right here. Yeah, that color has been used a lot. I actually used this palette to make the Grinch foundation or paint. And so a lot of these colors are dug out because that's what I used. I had to dig it out to make that. And then I'm gonna go in with my Luxe Petite Crease and I'm going to take a darker green, this one here, And I'm gonna apply that just a little bit below the previous color. And we're gonna go in with one more darker green, but before we do that, we're gonna cut our crease. So I'm gonna take the I'm gonna take the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer, apply it to the back of my hand. I'm gonna take my Ruby Kisses concealer brush, tap into that product, and then start the process of cutting my crease. And then I'm going to take my 317 wing liner from Jessup. And this is when we're gonna go back into the Amazon palette and we're gonna grab the darkest color that we're gonna put on our crease. This one right here, it's like a really dark green. And we're gonna precisely place it in our line. Right at that edge. And that's why we cut our crease first, because it just makes it easier for applying that, to make sure we get it up high enough. Okay, and I'm gonna take that petite brush and blend it, that dark green out into the regular green. And we're gonna take the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk and apply that on top. We're gonna go into that Amazon palette where our red was, and we're gonna take this white here at the bottom. And I'm just using the e.l.f. contour brush to place that powder. And if you happen to get that into the crease, I would actually prefer that if you're gonna do this, use a cream shader brush or something along this shape. It's just because that's green, I'm not using that. There's green on that, so I'm not using that. But use something a little more precise than this, because this is a little too dense for trying to get in those higher points. So now that you see that I got it in some places, we're gonna go back with that liner brush and we're just gonna clean that up. And taking my Beats by Deb eyeliner brush and my Inglot 77 liner, gel liner, I'm going to just do my wing. So now that we have that on, we're gonna go and we're gonna wipe off on our towel our wing liner brush from Jessup. And we're gonna go into our Amazon palette and we're gonna pull that red shade and we're gonna put that we're gonna do that as an additional liner right on top of that black. If you have a red liner, whether that's gel or water-based paint or pencil or liquid, use that, don't use eyeshadow. And I'm gonna snap my fingers and I'm gonna have on lashes and the other side of my eye gonna be done. And there we go. So now that the other side is done and we have our lashes on, we're gonna do our highlight, contour, and foundation. So I'm just taking my Fenty Pro Filt'r Concealer in 340 and I'm gonna apply that to my highlight areas. And taking my Ruby Kisses contour palette, I'm gonna take the last two shades, which are the darkest shades, and I'm going to place them in my contour areas with that darkest shade on top. Then I'm going to take my Fenty Pro Longwear Hydrating Foundation in the color 345, apply it to those areas in between. I'm going to take my beauty blender and start to blend that out. Switching over to my Real Techniques 200 Expert Face Brush, we're going to do the foundation. This is going to protect us from fallout as we do under our eye. So I'm going to take my Jessup brow liner. I'm going to take my Jessup brow liner brush and I'm going to go into that Amazon palette and I'm going to grab the lime green shade that we put on at first and start applying that under the brow. Under the eye. And we're going to go in with the dark green. Then we're going to go in with this concealer brush and take that darkest green. We're going to take our MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep And then we're gonna take the Real Techniques 401 sculpting brush and do our contour area. Now I'm gonna go into the same red we used for our liner, and I'm gonna make that a blush. And then I'm gonna take the Warrior palette by Juvia's, and I'm gonna go into Amina and use that as my highlight color. I'm gonna go in with my Eben New York Dewy Finish Makeup Setting Spray and set my face. Careful of the brows and the eyes. Now we're gonna finish the look off with our lips. I'm gonna line them with this NYX Lip Liner in Hot Red. And look who's making a special reappearance! Fenty Stunna lip paint in Uncensored. And this is the finished look. What do you guys think? I now dub myself Queen of Christmas looks. This has been a really fun series, you guys. This has been great. I've really challenged myself. I've done a lot of things that I've never done before. A lot of big makeup decisions that I didn't even know I could make, and let alone execute successfully. This has gotten really great reception from you guys. I've gotten a lot of really amazing feedback, and thank you everyone who has supported this series, from the likes, the comments, the shares, the subscribers. Hi, new subbies. I am just so elated that you all decided to watch my YouTube channel as I made a return, and I'm here to stay. This is just, I couldn't ask for a better Christmas gift than you all in this platform and my ability to turn my thoughts into creation. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys have liked this. I'm just trying to make sure, lipstick on my teeth, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. I am sad to be finished, but also kind of relieved, because some of these looks, honey, have been, the anxiety trying to get them to come out right. And I'm just so glad that you guys stuck with me throughout this. I love y'all. Y'all, what's up? Y'all are it, okay? It. Pure. That's period for those who don't know. Yeah, so I'm reluctant to sign off, but I absolutely have to. But before I do, don't be too sad about this ending. I have a whole channel. You can rewatch these whenever you want. And also, I don't have nothing to beat on for a drum sound, so I'm doing something special for Kwanzaa. There is absolutely no way I give you guys 12 days of Christmas and not even do a thing for Kwanzaa. That's not in my character, and it darn sure ain't in my DNA. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have something special for Kwanzaa. You guys make sure to hit the thumbs up, smash that subscribe, Click that notification bell so that every time I upload, you are the first to know. Trust me, you don't want to miss what I have for Kwanzaa. Until next time.